Hey everyone, welcome to Honeycomb Faith. In today's video, I'm going to be addressing patience. I want to go through and kind of give a little insight into patience and ways that we can hopefully become more patient and reading some scriptures about patience. Romans chapter 12, verse 12 says, "Rejoice in hope, be patient in tribulation, be constant in prayer." In the society that I live in the United States, I realize that so many people have such short attention spans, including me. And I realize some things that have contributed to that and things that when I try to kind of distance myself from, that I actually improve with patience. One of the main things that really affect how much patience that I have and my attention span is those little videos that are under a minute on many different social media platforms that you just like that. And I'm not saying that you should get rid of them altogether at all, but to be able to truly control yourself to not get so caught up in it. Now, the majority of the little videos I watch are about Jesus or cats or something, but even the good things, they could be really overstimulating when it's like that. And of course, we should never be looking or listening to anything inappropriate. So many videos that we watch are just like short little things. Like we can't sit through a movie and just focus on the movie. We have to be doing something. We can't truly just sit there and focus on it. And making a home cooked meal is just too much. And sadly, I think that's a big thing about breaking up the family too, because that's something that a lot of people used to bond doing. They would do it together. And a lot of people I hear like, oh, well, we're going to do this and we're going to make something together. We're going to have pizza night. We're all going to make homemade pizza together. And they do that. And they're like, that was so chaotic because they're not used to it and they can't handle it. I realize that many of us have become short with our family and friends in the more recent decades, that it went from, oh, well, I don't have time to visit them, I'll just call them. And then it more so went to, oh, well, I don't have time to call them, so I'm just going to text them. And now it's like, oh, we'll go on their social media account, and if they've posted, I assume they're okay. And sometimes we don't even do that. We have so many things that we want in life, and we don't even ask God what He wants us to do. Because even if we do ask Him, many of us aren't patient enough to actually just stay in His presence and wait until He answers. Psalm chapter 27, verse 14 says, "Wait for the Lord, be strong, and let your heart take courage. Wait for the Lord." How many people do we know that would actually do that? Would you? And I am not trying to act like I'm perfect and I have it all together. I definitely do not. I get on those videos and I just keep scrolling, and that is not a good habit that I have. It's not good to just scroll on something that long. And it's weird because a lot of us scroll for hours on end and we're not even looking for anything in particular. We're just doing it to fill in time because we are so impatient that we can't just be in silence at all. In this very quick, impatient world, it is so important to truly focus on Jesus. And that He didn't just like suggest that we be patient, He commands us, He tells us to. A lot of people that I know personally or I see them online, I feel like a lot of us, we don't really take serious a lot of the things that God says. We don't take into account that, oh, wait, He actually means this. This is actually necessary. And it's not just like God's trying to force it upon us as some kind of cruel thing to have over us. It's because it's what's best, and that He designed us. He made us. He created us. He knows what we were made for and to handle and endure. No matter what it is you're struggling with, whether it's patience or some kind of temptation or whatever it is, please just go to God, pray and seek Him, read His holy word, and truly try to get to know God and have a relationship with Him. Because the closer that we are to God and His holy and goodness, and I mean relationally with Him, the farther away we're going to be from sin and the less that we're going to want to do with it, because we're going to have that wonderfulness of His goodness that stuff won't please us anymore. We definitely need to be praying for patience, but we don't need to just expect God to just do it for us and keep living in our impatient lifestyles. We're going to have to force ourselves to be patient for a while. We're just going to have to sit there. Even if we don't feel patient, we need to start doing things that are godly, that require patience. We need to be trying to pray and listen to God, not just pray and then get up immediately and walk off after we just spit out a whole bunch of words in desperation, just hope that God hears us or that He does it, even expecting. In more of a good way, we need to be patient and truly pray and spend time with God. Because if there's someone that you want to spend time with you and they just go over there and they just say whatever they want and then they just walk off and they don't let you respond at all, even if they don't mean to hurt you, that would hurt you most likely. Because it's like, well, you didn't want anything to do with me. You just wanted to be able to get that off of you. We need to be talking to God. And yes, He doesn't need us, but He wants a relationship with us because He loves and cares about us. Jesus is King, Jesus is Lord. I love y'all. Bye.